My camera totally just skipped and like paused before it started filming. But okay, it's like 9 o'clock at night here in Illinois, and I just put on makeup for the first time today. It's a Saturday, and I sat around in like my PJs all day. I put on makeup right now because I was like, you know what? What have I been doing today? I've been sitting around watching the same stuff on YouTube and listening to the same soundtrack, etc., etc., other things related to the same thing. And I have this common theme. And it's not like I have an outlet or an audience for my vlogs other than the people on my lovely live journal who tend to frequent the videos where I sit here and talk about, you know, oh hey, this is my jelly beans on my desk. And those are really boring. So, this one is themed. What's the theme? My new favorite musical, title of show, which fucking rocks. Okay. So I just knocked down my Wicked playbill. It was on a magnet. Okay, anyway, that's a different show. But I can't attribute Wicked to finding title of show. Now, I live here in Chicago. Well, I'm not in Chicago right now, I'm at school, but I'm from Chicago. You know, Wicked's been in Chicago for a few years, and it just left, and I saw it twice in the past few months, like, because I was really stubborn and wouldn't go see it. So I saw it twice, and it pulled me back into that ravenous musical theater mood that comes along every once in a while. Hang that back up, because I'm going to get OCD. Okay, but it got me back in the musical theater mood. So I started frequenting musical theater things on LiveJournal, and I was in this community called Broadway Secrets. And it's kind of like this really catty, fun place where people submit anonymous things about their actors and shows that they hate or love or blah, 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 blah. And I kept seeing, like, I went back in the archives? I don't know how to say that word. Archives. And I kept seeing all these ones about title of show. And I was like, what the fuck is that? So, all of these secrets, like, I think I read maybe 2 negative ones. And I went back until, like, May of last year and was reading the weekly secrets. And it seemed like everyone loved the show. People were saying things like, I like this show just because the fans are so chill and awesome, and this is the funniest show. I saw something about vampires, and I was like, ooh, I want to see what this is about. So I got the soundtrack, and I sat here a few days ago and listened to the entire thing, and I can't even remember the last time I laughed that hard. I laughed my ass off at everything. Like, I don't think I ever expected to put on the soundtrack to a Broadway show and hear the phrase, yo ass is crazy, motherfucker. And I was like, this musical was made for me. This is what I want to hear. My roommate thought I was nuts. She had no idea what I was laughing at. I think she was offended by the language. I thought it was awesome. So I've been listening to it nonstop for like 3-4 days now. I spent all day yesterday watching every video on their YouTube channel. And, I latched on to things real quick. Maybe I'm not going to be one of those super tossers right now. I didn't get to see the show when it was on Broadway or off. It kind of sucks because I kind of wish I had found it earlier. And maybe if I lived in New York, I would have. I would have followed its awesome little journey that it took until the Lyceum. And I'm happy I found it now, though, because I'm someone who, despite the fact that I use a lot of humor and I like to be funny and silly and a little cynical, I think I take things way too seriously sometimes. And just watching and listening to the title of show just reminded me, like, you can be on this journey to get what you want, but you have to laugh along the way. You have to, or you're going to go insane. You're going to hate everyone. And title of show has just reminded me to laugh these past few days, which have been a few lonely days for myself here in college, and it's given me something to connect with, and I think that's really cool. And the reason that I am going to do this silly little video is because I really wanted to write to Hunter and Jeff and Heidi and Susan, and I have Heidi and Susan on Facebook right now, but you know, Facebooking Broadway people and whatnot never seems to work for me, so I didn't even try. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go on YouTube and just tell the world first. Maybe they'll find it too. And I don't know that they will, but I hope they do, just so they know that they've made another little fan in somebody else. And you know, I just think you guys are just this really dynamic, awesome group of really genuine, real people. And I think it's really hard to find that in anything. And you always hear, you know, stars say how grateful they are for their fans. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so grateful to have the fans that they do, and you guys just seem like you're so amazing and you really give back to your community, and I think that's awesome. I think that kicks so much ass. And you guys are all just seem so fun, and you know, you're like the people that you want to go run around New York Heidi style with. And I mean, Jeff's got his charts. Hunter, he's so silly, he just makes me laugh all the time when I'm watching the videos. And Heidi's voice is breathtaking. I just heard a little recording of her in The Little Mermaid today, and I was blown away. And I don't want to pick favorites, but I think Susan's my favorite, because I don't think I've ever just seen someone she's just so funny and deadpan, and I don't even know. I love Susan. I love them all. And so that's why I made this stupid video that's really long now, and anybody who's watching it was just going to click off, and if I get any comments, it'll just be like, yeah, I love title of show too, but I didn't watch past the point where you held up these signs. Which was kind of a silly idea. I don't have duct tape, though. I was gonna, like, duct tape my forehead or something, but I don't have duct tape. Sorry. And I don't have, like, anything else cool to hold up. And now I'm rambling. So, I didn't really think this through very well, and I don't know how to end it. But I just want to say that I wish I could have been in New York to see you guys on the Broadway stage. But I have a feeling that you're not done. And I really hope, I want to say that I know, but I'm going to say that I hope you guys continue. Title of show's not over yet. And I'm just happy that I really stumbled upon it, because it's reminded me to laugh. And maybe if any of them find this video, they'll smile knowing that they've made me smile. They've got another fan in me. A tosser, if I can call myself that yet, within, you know, the span of a few days. But you've made me fall in love with your little show. And it's my new favorite musical ever. Maybe. No, probably. I would say so. You've got to fight Wicked. I saw Wicked live twice. But you guys are the ones I'm frequenting lately, and I've got about a minute left. So, this was really a stupid video, wasn't it? Well, I put on makeup for it, so I think it's fancy and special. The end.